Hello, and welcome to Moms with Yarn, episode 18. My name is Sharon, known as Sharon V on Ravelry and Bronx Knitter on Instagram.
And I'm Tracy TB McCarthy on Ravelry and TB McCarthy 5 on Instagram. Hi.
Well, hi, to the returning viewers. Thank you for coming back, and
I'm
for the
talking to
new,
you. We're
yep,
talking to you.
we're talking to you, and to the returning view or to the new viewers. Thanks for checking us out.
Yeah. Thanks so much.
So Tracy and I are here with whips, I hope. You got
Uh,
whips?
no. I have whips.
Do you have FOs?
I do.
Okay, well, we'll talk about your FOs first.
Okay. So I decided to make, so as you know, I'm doing the gifts for the kids' teachers. So I have three kids, two of which go to elementary school and one goes to preschool. So my two older kids have one teacher each, and then they each have a religion teacher. So I have to do four teacher gifts for them. And then the baby has a teacher and an assistant. So I have to do six knitted gifts. And I only just started like two episodes ago. So last week you saw I did two of the comfort food cowls. So this week I finished.
That's right, because Juanita from She Spins printed out the pattern. She's ready to go.
This week I decided to do, I don't know if you could see this. It's called the Chunky Circle Scarf. Um,
Okay.
I've made this before. I actually made it last year for one of Jack's, for Jack's religion teacher. She really, really enjoyed it. So I made two of these. This is the first one. It's like an infinity cowl.
Oh, very nice.
Like stop moving for a second. I made this out of Karen Simply Soft. It's super soft. You just wrap it twice around your neck. So I made one of these in like
Mm-hmm.
a creamy off-white color for one of the religion teachers. And then I made this one in this color. This looks like it's coming up purple, but it's really like a dark blue.
You can really see the stitch detail on that
Yeah.
one.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It
Is
went,
is that crochet?
it is. It actually went really, really quick. I probably finished this a train ride in and out. Like literally train ride in and out.
Did I not tell you cowls were fast?
Well, crochet for me is just super quick.
But
Like,
aren't they quick? Aren't cowls fast? And they don't use nearly as much yarn as you think you're going to use.
well, I have to say, just, I don't want to say that cowls, I mean, I would say cowls are quick, but crochet for me just goes so much quicker. Just so much quicker. Yes. Oh, where's Daddy? Oh, can you get Daddy quick? Ronnie's crying. And then come back and get me if you can't find him.
Your husband's probably hiding behind the
I think
sofa.
he is. I think he is. Um, so I did that. And then I also finished a green comfort cowl. So I don't know if you can see that.
Yep, very nice.
And this is out of the Plucky Knitter. Um, I don't know the colorway actually. It's in the Aran wheat and it's another club colorway. So I have three of the comfort food cowls done. I have one on the needles. Those are my finished objects for the week. And now to you, Sharon.
Thank you, Tracy. So, I made the zigzagulars.
Oh, you finished that.
Yep.
Yes.
Very nice pattern, very easy to understand. And I made them using US size 0. And I used yarn from the Flying Kettle in the Cassiopeia colorway, 463 yards. 75/25 merino nylon. And ta-da!
They came out really, really good. I think that, I know you were hesitant about the dark color and the patterning, but I think it came out great.
I am, I like them more now that they're done because
I
the
think they look
color
great.
doesn't look so creepy. I don't know, whatever it is. But anyway, they're done, and I would make them again, but I need to have them in a lighter color because
Yeah,
I think I would appreciate a lighter color more.
yeah, I like them. I like them in that color, but
Yeah.
I could see how you would want to do it in a different color.
So then you know I'm working on the vodka lemonade, and it's the second one. So I got to the sleeves, and you know it's a slog. It's a real slog. So whenever
I'm
I'm
on
I'm
I'm
working,
on my third comfort food,
yeah,
so
yeah.
I hear you.
So whenever I get that way about a project, I always find something smaller to do.
Yep.
And this time it was called the honeycomb cow, I think.
Oh yeah. Is that like a pearl bee or who does that?
I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, I remember that one.
By Plymouth Yarns. It says Kid Gloss Antoria Honeycomb Cowl.
Oh. Oh, I like that.
It's really pretty in the
Yeah.
colors that they did. She used Kid Silk Haze and another one called Toria.
Hmm.
So I had some Kid Silk Haze in this color, which is very creatively called 416. And I had some yarn also called Athena from Elegant Yarns. It's 100% merino,
Lace.
800 yards, left over from something. Every time I go looking for something, this thing falls out of the bin. And this one is cleverly called number 202.
It's pretty.
What was I thinking? I don't know. So this is the cowl I got.
Oh, wow. That's really nice. I love the colors.
It hasn't been washed or blocked.
Looks very fuzzy.
And the Kid Silk Haze does make it very fuzzy. But it
Hmm.
just so turns out that I like this side better.
I was gonna say, what does it look like on the inside? That's funny.
I like it.
Are you keeping it?
It's, no. No. Um, the thing about making a cowl is that I should have used a super stretchy cast on.
Oh, okay.
So my cast on is a little bit tight and my bind off is way looser.
Yeah.
So for this cowl, it doesn't matter. It's going to the oncology department at my local hospital.
Yeah.
So,
Now, did the pattern call for lace?
yes.
It did. It
No, no,
didn't
no,
look.
no, no, no,
Oh,
no,
I was
no,
gonna say
no,
it
no, no,
didn't look
no.
lace.
The pattern called for, oh yeah, well, Kid Gloss.
It looked like almost worsted. Like the picture looked like it was very thick.
No, it's not. Because when I did my search, I was searching for,
Really.
it's one page of instructions.
Oh, that's funny.
So it called for, I was looking for lace weight
Yeah, you wanted
cowls.
to get rid of it. Yeah.
Yeah. And Mostly got rid of the kid case. This was all that was
Yeah,
left.
yeah, I saw that. Looks like a
So,
piece of gauze.
it is a piece of fuzz. I probably had enough to do another repeat, but I couldn't look at it anymore, so
I know, yeah.
that was the end.
Yeah.
So that's that. That's it for my whip, my
Your
FOs.
FOs.
Yeah. So what have you got for whips?
So, if you could stand it, my very last, I don't want to see another one of these for a long time.
You mean
Like I
until?
said, it's a great pattern. So, I'm on to my second of two repeats, and then I have to do the decrease. So, I'm almost finished. I mean, this will be probably, this will definitely be done by the next time I see y'all.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll really be done.
Will you have time to show it before you send it so that we don't?
Yeah, when are we podcasting again?
That's kind
I'm
of hard to say.
I'm gifting these to the um I'm gifting the chunky circle scarves tomorrow, which was
Mm-hmm.
why we needed to podcast tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And then the others, the last day of school is the 23rd,
Okay,
which
because the
is
23rd is our next scheduled podcast day, but it's 2 days before Christmas. So are you going to be able to? I
well,
have to
you've seen it.
work.
It's going to look like this.
We don't want to have to call you liar, liar, pants on fire.
Look, it's right there. It's here.
You
It's
don't want me to, yeah.
two minutes in one. It's right there. I did it. I'll take a picture of it blocked and then I'll put it up on my projects page. But I mean, look, here, it's done. I'm knitting it. It's done. Look, look. Ta-da! I finished it.
Ta-da!
Um, yeah, so I probably will not show you, but I will definitely let you know that it's been finished and gifted and blah, blah, blah.
Mm.
And then the only other thing that I worked on very briefly after we spoke was I think I had finished the heel of the first, and maybe it was like to here. So I finished this, and then I cast on the second because I told you I was very nervous. So I have two, just so that I'm not called a liar. Like, here's my
Well, but
second
don't
one.
try to call it an FO when you only have one sock done.
Well, that's the thing, because now I can't. Now I have to have like my second. I mean, it's like so stressful. This podcast. Everybody makes me like, you don't need a second sock. You need a second sock to call it a finished object. Isn't this my podcast? Like, don't I make the rules?
Yeah,
So this is
you can make the rules.
right.
We'll just
I'm
shoot them
finished.
down as they come along.
This is how much I have left. So do you think this is enough? I'm squishing it.
Yes.
I do too. So this is
What size
probably,
does he wear?
it's like a 9-ish.
Yeah, more than enough.
Yeah, so see this little thing?
Yeah.
That's like 6. So this is probably like 7. So,
Yeah, you'll
uh,
have enough. You were
but I haven't
nervous.
been working on this.
Are you playing yarn chicken?
No, I'm just once, I don't know. I'm just doing it. I'm hoping that it's enough.
Mm-hmm.
If not, they'll be tight. We'll see.
We'll see.
And
You
that's
can
all my
always
whips.
make him another pair.
That's all my whips. I'm excited that this is almost done, that I'll be able to finish this. And then I think I'm going to cast on my James.
Yay!
Yeah, I'm excited. And then did you see the next thing I'm going to do in January? Did you see me tagging you on Ravelry?
No.
Guess who's coming to Brooklyn?
Oh yes, I got your tag. Are we gonna go have a plucky knitter party at Gauge and what is
Gauge
it called?
intention?
Gauge Intention. When is she coming?
I don't know, like January 24th, I think. Isn't that your birthday? Like, isn't
No.
the 20 something your birthday?
Yeah.
It's the 20s. Because
Yes.
I'm the 10s. You're the 20s.
Yes. That makes me 10 days older than you. If those days were years.
Listen, Jason could be my brother. Let's just put it like that. Nah, he can't. He can't. He Yeah.
Okay, so let me get to my
Okay, so what's
one
your
and
whip?
only whip.
The vodka?
Yes. Same thing, but a sleeve.
Wait, but you finished everything but the sleeve?
And the other sleeve I gotta still do.
Oh my God,
But
why
I,
aren't
I,
you finishing it?
what?
Why aren't you finishing it?
Because I decided that it's gonna go to my mom. What can I do? What can I do? What can
Keep
I say?
it.
I can't,
What?
but I will at some point next year make one for myself. Although I saw the way,
Wait, why are you not keeping it?
well, two reasons. One, if my mother asks me about that, about her Mother's Day, birthday, everyday sweater one more time, and the one I'd started, I don't know where I left off, and it was all cabley-licious. And so I couldn't like just pick it up and go. I had to pick back and figure it out. So this is my way of making it up. So I'm almost finished with this sleeve. And tonight I will put the
Wait,
other,
what's the second thing? That what you said there were two
oh,
reasons.
and the other thing is, well, I
I
can't
don't
pick
have
up the one, I
senility.
can't pick up the one that I was doing.
Oh, okay.
And I can't stop her from asking me for the sweater.
Isn't that the same?
No, because she keeps asking me, and I keep telling her that, it's on the needles, and it is, but it's been there for I don't know how
Can
long.
you do me a favor and pick the perfect color for your vodka lemonade? The
Yes,
perfect color, the perfect yarn. I think you should pick the the yarn that you knitted the first one out of.
that play at life.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, and I did. I spoke to the woman who owns that
At that,
Etsy shop and told her that if she ever got the grays, that's what it's called,
yeah.
the gray or the grays,
Yeah, I think it's the gray.
in DK weight, because the one I made was in fingering, and I just went up a size so that it would
Mhm.
fit better, and it was perfect for her. So I said, if you ever make it in DK, please call me, because I would make the color the same, but the sweater would be the right weight. But that was DK weight that I made
Yeah,
the sweater
wasn't it?
out of. It
Yeah.
wasn't fingering, it was DK.
Yeah, it was
It was
DK.
her Pounce
Yeah,
colorway.
so why don't you,
And
no,
this is DK that I'm using
so why don't you just order more? Do a special order.
because I have enough on my plate without committing myself to buying the yarn for it now and doing it
Okay.
8 months from now.
Okay.
But anyway, this is Maple Leaf Farms, 100% BFL in the Boot Camp 2 colorway.
Number
And
9210.
you could read all of that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's nice. Size 5 needles.
You
This
got
is
enough?
what's left.
Yeah, that's a lot.
So what I'm going to do is, after I finish the sleeves, if there's yarn left over, I'm going to rip out the bottom and just add this in. Add it in. It won't
Why?
matter because the bottom is seed stitch. Because I had this yarn for, 4 years? And if there's even a bit of it laying around, I'm going to be mad at myself.
Yeah.
And she doesn't mind. First of all, you have to understand, my mother's only 4 feet 10 inches tall.
Yeah.
She doesn't need a whole lot of length. But I'm going to gladly supply it.
That's funny.
So, and that's it for my works in progress. I do, however, have something that is needle adjacent, and I have to tell it before you claim credit.
Oh, I'm already claiming credit. We talked about this before the podcast went live. When your video wasn't on,
When my video
I was
wasn't.
showing it.
See how you get? Um, I thought I brought the pattern downstairs.
Oh, I have it. It's here. Here it is. See
You
it?
don't.
Here. Look, here it is. Here it is. see
You
that,
don't
everybody?
have it. Anyway, it is the Vanilla
Oh, it's vanilla
Latte.
latte. See, everybody?
But I have a dilemma.
Wait, you mean the socks that I made already?
Yep.
Twice?
I have a dilemma. What color do I make them in? That's what, let me see if I can get the
Not
picture.
Cherry Blossom by Cakewalk Yarn.
No, because I don't have any cakewalk yarn.
Lucky you.
I would have cakewalk um, yarn. Okay, because everybody wants to see me try to find this pattern.
Just
You
go to my
just,
projects page. It's
it's,
there.
yeah,
It's vanilla latte. It's got like
it's not like they
it's like
haven't
six
seen you make
six.
it before.
Yeah, I know. It's I made it like 70 million bajillion times. It's like six stockinette, two I think two pearl.
Yes.
Yeah.
So these are the socks.
Yes. Those are not yours.
These are
That's
not
from the
mine,
pattern.
but do I make them with my Play at Life?
Those are a nice color. I like those. Is that self-striping? No.
Nope.
Yeah.
Variegated.
Okay.
Do I use my mustache Candy Crush?
I would I would save that for something special.
Why? They're both. This is Play at Life. You know I
No,
love. I
no,
love.
I know.
I
I
love.
love the pattern. I'm trying to think what you is this self-striping?
This one is.
Yeah, see, I would do tough one. I would do the vanilla latte in the Play It Life because I just feel like you don't like as much as they show it in the vanilla latte. Like I don't know. Look at my pattern.
The
You didn't,
vanilla latte, I've seen it done in solids and I've seen it done in self-striping.
but not
Not variegated.
mine was variegated, wasn't it?
A
Cherry blossoms.
couple of them were.
My cherry blossoms were like, oh, was that Vilmaz? Vilmaz.
This is Volmaiza. It
I
has
have,
pink, red, and orange. A
I have,
burnt kind of orange rust
yeah.
color. I'm not using this one though.
Just putting it out there. If anybody sees my Vilmaz and like in my stash and they want some, just private message me.
So which one? Vanilla latte. You're saying the Play It Life?
I think, I think you should do, I don't know, the Candy Crush. I would do, I don't know, it's tough. It's a tough one. I don't know. Surprise us next week.
Oh.
I really like the Play It Life ones. They're so bouncy looking. See, if it was me, I wouldn't make the vanilla latte at all. I would go for my classic.
My knitted heart.
Yes.
I'll maybe make those one day.
Oh my gosh, I love it. It's nice.
Anyway, I'm gonna figure it out. So I wish that people on their podcast would stop making stuff and enabling me because I'm really starting to get frustrated.
I have
Because
not purchased anything. I think, you know why? I don't know why. Do you know why? Because I don't know why. It's almost good though. I think after Christmas I'll be back on the wagon. I need to. Not that I need to. I have enough in my stash, but these teacher gifts are killing me. They're bringing me down.
That's why you knit during the year and you
I
say,
know.
oh, I don't really have anybody to give these to, or
Christmas bed.
whatever,
No,
I'll throw it in the Christmas bucket.
no.
No? You don't knit ahead. You want to kill yourself in December every
Yeah,
year?
yeah. I'm like, yeah. No, I don't want to, but I do. I'm a glutton.
I
Glutton for
started,
punishment.
I think, in September
Oh yeah, no, not me.
because there were knit alongs of things that I liked
Hmm.
but didn't want to keep for myself. I was like, this would be perfect for this color because usually when I do a KAL, I don't know what the finished product looks like.
Yeah,
So sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, and after it's made, then you have the choice to make.
yeah. I think that next year I'm gonna do a lot more like mitts, fingerless mitts with the thumb. I'm gonna do like these short cowls, not the long cowls, but the short cowls, um, as gifts. Like I'm not gonna do hats because I just feel like hats are personal. Like I had knitted a hat and I left it out at Thanksgiving and my mom tried it on and she was like, I'm not a hat person. My sister tried it on and she's like, I would like this hat, but a little bit shorter. My niece tried it on and she's like, this is cute, but I would really like this type of hat. I'm like, so I feel like, a hat really, like, it's just, I don't know, it's just personal. Like, I feel like it's on your head, it defines your face. Like, you really have to know the person, know their style and their color and whatever. I feel like a cowl, I don't know, maybe it's the same with a cowl, but maybe people don't say it to me like, hey, by the way, that cowl was really ugly and I don't like the color and I'm never going to wear it. But I don't know. I feel like cowls and mitts are just easy gifts that you could, use to accessorize. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know. I think those are good.
Yeah.
Socks are hard to give unless you know the recipient, like I said. Um, but those are my go-tos. What about you?
Usually, everybody wants socks.
Yeah.
Everybody in my family wants socks. No, no question, no nothing. So I'll usually make up a bunch of pair of socks, all size eights.
Yeah.
They either fit you or they
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah.
I usually make everybody a pair of socks and then I'll make them something else. Like
Yeah.
I'll make socks and then I'll make them a cowl.
Okay.
Or I'll make them socks and I'll make them a hat. Usually something else. In this case, my mother's getting the sweater and she's getting her annual pair of socks. And remember the white socks I made?
Yes.
She's getting those
Okay.
because my mother wears her socks in the house and then takes them off and folds them. And then she says, I try not to wash them too much so I don't ever wear them too long. I'm
Oh,
like, are
geez.
you kidding me?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? So um, I told her, I said, if you don't start wearing my stuff out, I'm going to stop giving it to
Yeah.
you because
Yeah.
really, you don't love me if you don't wear them.
Yeah. Right.
I
Exactly.
spent hours.
Right.
So I told my mother, I said, these are the socks you asked me for. And she's like, yeah, okay. I said, these are the socks I asked you asked me for. I made them, they're done. She says, yeah, okay. And I said, do you know how many stitches are in these socks?
How long it took me?
She was like, they're beautiful. I'm going to wear them every day. I was
Exactly.
like, you don't really want me to scratch your name off the list, do you?
That's funny.
So I find that if I make them socks, because some people have a hard time that don't get hand knit socks, have a
Yeah.
hard time wearing them. They
Yeah.
don't fit into their acrylic, stretchy sport sock
Yeah.
category, so they'll save them as a last resort. But I gotta tell you, when you get hand knit socks and
Yeah.
you put them on, then you know what the hype is all about.
Yeah. I
And
agree.
so I always knit socks
Yeah.
until somebody says, can you knit 12 pair in a year? Then the
Yeah.
answer is no.
Yeah. I
If
feel the same way with hats. Like, I feel like with hats, like, not that I'll never buy a hat, but the rarity that I'll buy a hat for when it snows and I have to shovel. Like, I won't wear a hand knit hat when I need to shovel, but um, I'll wear a hand knit hat when I'm going to work, when I'm running errands. Like, it's just, that's how I feel.
I wear my
Like,
hand knit hats to shovel.
yeah, see, I don't. And again, like, it's not
Like,
because,
why?
well, just because it's getting soaking wet. And then when I need to go out to like get gas, then I don't have a hand knit hat to wear when I'm going out to get gas. I have to wear my shitty, back hat or,
Did you just say a cuss
I
word?
mean, crappy. We're explicit.
Oh, language, language. I wear my hand knit hats because I have more than one. And if I get one wet, I just put the other one on. I don't
Yeah,
care if my hat matches my coat. I don't care if my hat matches my mitts. I don't
yeah.
care. But this year in January, I am going to make myself some January mittens because
Oh,
I
nice.
have made mittens for small children, but I've
Okay.
never made mittens for myself. I personally love them. And I think with the right wool and the pattern I found is perfect. I have a
Are you
red.
going to line them?
No, because why?
Oh, I'm just wondering. Just a question.
No.
Oh, let me ask you a question next time.
No, I don't. I could put thrums inside,
No, I'm just
but
no, yeah, I wasn't thinking that. I was just thinking like maybe fleece lined or you know how people have those actually you can buy like mitten linings.
right.
Would you
No, because I hate sewing.
Hmm. So you don't have a Diane McGlory?
No.
Hmm. I don't lend her out. That's a
No.
problem.
If Diane was at my house, I would say, Mama Diane,
She'd be like, "Yeah, Sharon."
can you please sew the lining into my mitts? And
And she'd be like,
when you're done, can I give you the rest of my stuff?
and she'd be like, "Okay. Do you have the right color?"
Yes. And I'll even put a little bit of money inside the mittens for pay.
Oh, shut up. Don't. I'm definitely not lending her out. No way. You can't
I
give her money.
know, and I want to, you know, anyway, I have a lot of things that I hope to get done in 2015 when I'm making stuff for myself. So I think that starting in January, we should have ourselves a little knit along.
Yeah, because it's our birthdays.
Yes.
And
Yeah,
since
we
I'm
need to
gonna be
find something
25,
that you will make and use.
yeah, I'll be a quarter century. Finally. I mean, it's about time.
You got shoes that are a quarter of a century old.
That's
Me,
so unbelievable that I have
I'm,
a 9-year-old and I'm 25.
yeah,
That's so unbelievable.
yeah, it is.
Why?
Liar,
There's a
liar,
TV
pants on
show.
fire. Do you
No,
feel fuego? Do you feel fuego on your pantalones? I know.
nothing.
Gosh. And I
Just,
know. And I'm going to be 30.
well, are you 5 years older than me?
No. 4 years older than you. I'm
You're a
like a decade older than.
are you really?
I don't know. We'll have to talk about that off
I was
camera.
gonna say, yeah. Did
Yeah,
you
because
have your big birthday
I'm
yet?
older than. Please,
No, I
yes.
mean your big one.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes,
good.
yes.
Okay.
That
But
birthday came and went.
when, but how many years ago did you have that big birthday? Forget it. Let's not talk about it. Let's not talk about it.
You want me to out myself on the
Listen, I have
podcast?
nieces. I could totally pass for 16.
You're going to use that as an excuse.
I went back to my same orthodontist. He still had my charts from when I had my braces the first time. He was
Wow.
like, "Look how good you looked." I'm like, "I know, what happened?" He was like, "You got he has an answer for everything. He's like, "You got your wisdom teeth." Da, da, da." I'm like, I should have gotten insurance. That's what should have happened. I should have gotten insurance.
Or a
Anyway,
warranty.
I digress.
Well, this whole thing has been a digression
I know.
because the knitting
Sorry.
happened a long time ago.
Well, no, we were talking about the gifts and the
Right.
holiday season and what have you.
Hmm.
So anyway, that's all I got.
That's all I got too.
Okay.
So I'm
So
not.
2 weeks.
I'm not. Are you going to be able to podcast on the 23rd?
We'll have to see. If not, then are you working the whole holiday week? You're such a drag.
Let me tell you.
I might
I
podcast
went to work
myself.
on Monday, and my manager comes over and he says,
Why aren't you working? Why are you
"Everybody,
working?
yeah, why are you knitting at your desk?" No. He says, "Your whole group is going to be out, so you're going to be the only one here for 2 weeks."
You're like,
I was like,
yes.
I can't get caught knitting, I can't get caught sleeping, and I can't get caught taking my pants off. And yay, score! I can bring my pajama bottoms to work. What? Yoo-hoo!
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. So what are you going to be doing? Why do you have
Knitting.
to be?
Knitting at my
No,
desk.
I mean, like, why do you answer the phones? Like, are people
Everything.
okay? So there's going to be work for you to do,
Probably for a day or two. Once they leave, the phones stop ringing.
but he said
There's
that
no,
nobody's going to be in. So why
right,
would you have to be in?
because they used to allow everybody to leave until one person complained. And so now one person in each group has to stay.
So it's like it was like
Last
the dress
in,
code. It's like the dress code when it said casual dressing, business casual, and then the idiot walks in with flip-flops.
oh, how about the idiot who walks in with bicycle pants
And
and a
it's a
sports
man.
bra?
And it's a man.
And it's a woman. I was
It's a
like,
man.
really?
Ruin it for everybody.
Exactly. My favorite was no dresses with cutouts. So all the girls started wearing dresses with their hooters hanging out. Yay, dress code.
I know, really. It's like you ruin it for everybody.
Yeah. So that's what happened, and
Okay, so
it
you're going
is
to be
what it is.
working
So
that whole
I'll be
week.
working that
Okay.
whole week, but it won't matter
So let's
because
try.
I'm working now. So,
So
and I
let's
can
try to.
do, we can, since we're filming in the middle of the night, we can continue filming.
Yeah, so let's try to do the 23rd
The
then.
23rd, yeah, when we're harried and,
Okay. Yeah, because I'm probably going to be working that day. That'll be my last day that I'm working. So,
okay.
let's try. So we'll
Yes,
see you in 2 weeks.
we'll discuss what we're gonna have for our knit along for January,
Yes.
considering we have to find something that you will make and keep and wear.
I know, because I rarely. It's a hat. It's going to be a hat.
What?
It's going to be a hat.
What?
It's going to be a hat.
Okay.
Hat. HAT. HAT.
Okay. I think if anybody wants to make a hat, you know, a hat, HAT hat.
HAT. Hat. Over.
This is better than talking into my bra. Okay, so if anybody wants to make a hat, I think we
Or
should have some.
gloves. What
Put
is it?
your hat pattern
Hat
suggestions
or
in the
gloves.
episode thread.
Could be anything. I would say accessory,
An
right? Like
accessory.
accessory. This way they could make gloves, fingerless mitts, hat,
Oh,
cowl.
I
How
want
about
to make fingerless mitts. I've never made
let's do
any.
it.
I'm gonna do
Let's
it.
do it. Well, we'll
I'm gonna
talk.
make it with my hands bun. So
We'll
that's going to be
formulate.
our topic for the 23rd.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, ladies and gents, thanks for watching. Hope you'll come back on the 23rd, and I hope you'll put your pattern suggestions in the episode thread.
Yes.
That'll be really good because then we can pick and choose, and
Yes.
maybe we'll bump into something that Tracy will wear, will make
Yes.
and keep
That's not a
and
hat.
wear.
That's not a hat,
That's not a
maybe.
hat, maybe.
Okay.
Okay, so thanks
Bye,
for
guys.
watching. Bye, guys. See you next time.